Theme song. Welcome back to Recipe for Disaster, and welcome back to another wonderful day here. We've got 2,400 doubloons saved up. I think I need to run things a bit longer and save up a bit more here because I want to do an expansion. I want to move this kitchen and get it all kind of laid out here and start heading this restaurant. Now that I think it's kind of running, you know, we're at almost 100% popularity, I want to get it set up into its final I'm not even in my final form yet. That's what I want. I want the final form kitchen right here, and then maybe back here to open a bar. I'd love to open a bar back here with like a lot of glass windows along here. I had also earlier in the series, I guess, talked about 1 star. What just happened there? What was that all about? Oh, Wayne Bryant hates everything on the menu. Maybe Google the restaurant before you come here, my dude. I can't help you with that. But anyway, the point is, a couple of episodes ago, I had talked about, I want to do a restaurant like right in the center, like a sort of a circular shape. So I think I'm going to do like a square, sort of squared off kitchen in the middle. And then on the front here, you know, bathrooms and like sort of a lobby or some kind of nice areas to sit or whatever. Then around back here, another, maybe a hallway and then a bar is kind of what I want to see here. So I haven't done the bar yet, and I'd love to kind of get that built out today. But I think to do that, I have to save up a bunch of money. Now, to that end, the money end, things are going okay. I mean, I think at 97%, I could afford, there's got to be a spot here. Global price markup is 640%, which is huge. But maybe I don't think that's how real restaurants do it. I don't know if they can do it like that. So I'm going to try like 650, 660. Okay, we're just going to do a 660 global markup here. And see if that brings us in some more money, because what I've done is I've hired Gavin here as a dedicated cleansman. He loves cleaning. I found him on the street and I hired him and he cleans. Now, the thing with Gavin is, though, or rather this restaurant, is it is kind of tough to stay on top of it. He goes on a break, Julie goes on a break, it's Julie over here, and now all of a sudden you find things are getting dirty really fast. So you have to stay on top of it, because once things start to get busy, especially with the rainy season now, once people are going to start tracking in some dirt, things get pretty bad. Now, back here, this is kind of where it gets the worst, the quickest. And to me, it's just like, can you guys maybe, clean your shoes before coming to work? Okay, what's Gavin going to do? He's going to go clean the fridge. I'm just trying to basically keep the floors as clean as possible. Actually, let's get you. You're done that. Okay, I want you to clean this oven. That's looking pretty dirty. So I spend most of the days while I'm trying to save up money in this restaurant, I spend most of the days just micromanaging all the cleaning. I feel like maybe we're making enough money. I don't know. I don't think we are. We make like $200 or $300 a day, basically, which is not great. I feel like we're going to have to think about another cleaner. Do we have anyone that like it? No, but okay, this person doesn't like it, but that's a 4 at cleaning, so that's a pretty maxed out cleaning. $13 an hour. It's pretty spicy here. Let's take a look at our moods up here. Our moods are all pretty good, except for Philip here. Philip, I wish we had a yoga class. Oh yeah, so when I was saving up money, somebody offered a yoga class. I should have recorded that. It was kind of funny, but it's also just like, they were like, if you close the restaurant today, we'll give everybody a free yoga class. I'm like, go, what? No. But Philip thinks he's paid less than he's deserved. And he's the highest employee. There's a disconnect going on here. What are his upgrades? He's a Michelin chef, I guess. That's what happens when you... So here's the thing. Some of these level ups, once you get them, they will increase their wage pressure. And you know what? I listen to the people. Okay, there we go. Especially because we've got a -3 debuff that looks like it's going to last, I don't know how long. Maybe it's all day today. Okay, now, like I said, micro the restaurant. You gotta look. How dirty is it getting? It's actually okay. It doesn't look too bad today. So maybe we don't need to hire this guy. I just don't know. What's Gavin up to? Automatic go rest threshold. Let's like put that at like a 20. Yeah, I just want to keep him on cleaning duty. I feel like people are on top of it today. Or maybe I'm just like a little too, like, famous last words. But anyway, the plan is maybe we need to hire... we got another level up. Maybe we need to hire another cleaner. I don't know. It tends to get pretty messy when things get busy. Who needs a level up? Oh, Gavin's already got a level up. Reduces the chances of... okay, what are his skills? We could eventually move him into serving, I think. Because his charisma is pretty high, too. So I think Gavin should graduate to serving at some point. So let's go ahead and... Gopher makes a random skill loved. So now he loves the oven. I don't know, whatever, that's fine. Something's red. What happened to him? Thoughts. Melissa, Sergio is inspiring. I need a break. Okay, let's raise his automatic threshold, I think. I think we did something to him. I think we made him really tired or something. Yeah, this is... I don't think I should have made it 20% just to keep him cleaning for longer. Where is he going? Oh, he's going to clean. Okay, go rest. So rest is pending. So I think that means, yeah, after he cleans the stove, he's going to go take a rest. Anyway, we're at 1,400 hours. The floor is looking mildly dirty, but nothing crazy. Nothing to write home about. Philip is still upset that he didn't have yoga class, but it's like, I don't know, dude, like, you're working at a restaurant. Do you know what I mean? You're not working at a yoga giving place. So I think I might have to hire another cleaner. I don't know yet. I mean, things are looking a little dirty, but nothing crazy. Other than that, I think basically we just need to run this restaurant for like a few, I don't know, like weeks, I guess. No, go clean that fridge, actually. And then let's see what we do once we have some more money. So with the magic of editing, you get to jump through all of the grinding of me saving up cash and slowly editing the, slowly building. You get to see me build quickly. Oh, wait, one thing that you guys are always complaining about. I keep forgetting about this. Let's go into build mode, and let's not forget to get some lights in here. And I think we have a bit of money. Ooh, Japanese lamp looks really nice. I need some hanging lights, though. Hanging lights that are, like, pretty nice, because I want to, the chandeliers are a bit much, but these ceiling lights are okay. A little bit fancy. A little bit too fancy, maybe, but 100 doubloons a piece. Let's get 2 of those in there, and then we'll do some ceiling fluorescent lights in the back corner here. 1 there. And then, yeah, 1 over this spot there. Now, has that done anything to the ambiance? Yeah, it's actually kind of green in this area. Okay, that might be nice. That might improve their lives a little bit. And then while I'm at it, I'm going to go over here into the build mode, and I'm going to pay to get these things out of here. Oh my god, what did I say? Restaurant is too dirty, rat infestation may occur. It's just crazy how dirty this place gets and how many absolutely dedicated cleaners you need. So we're hiring Raymond Burns. We just got to do it. We're hiring Raymond Burns. We're putting it in front of house. Raymond Burns, he's going to be, I don't know where we should put him. Clean areas. Let's go here. So we've got Gavin, Philip, and Julie. Let's kick Philip off of this and put Raymond Burns there. Then in this cleaning area, let's go Julie there and Philip there. And then I think Philip's also on this, is he not? Philip is first here, so I'm going to go Gavin first. And then Philip. There we are. All right. We've hired another cleaner. Can we avoid a rat infestation? It is 1,600 hours. Hopefully we can. If we can't, it's going to be a problem. We're going to need a bunch of rat catchers right away. Okay, now, as I said previously, there's so many notifications constantly in this game. That's one issue I have in this game. Okay, removes a random hated skill. What do we have here? He hates countertop. That could be nice to remove. Increase the number of customers coming to the restaurant. I don't know about that. Improves mood during breaks. Let's do that because he's, I don't know how long this yoga thing is going to be. Okay, we got to keep cleaning this thing. My newly hired cleaning person seems to be doing a good job, so we're very happy he's here. At some point, I think the front of house people need uniforms just so it looks a little better. We have so many of them at this point. Mainly because maybe I should have a cleaning staff team as well as my front of house team. I'm not sure, but definitely working a lot better. Now, one thing I have noticed, so I'm going to try this. If you hover over this down here at the bottom, 100%, right? Things are going well. 10 average customer ratings per hour, blah, blah, blah. However, a 1,008% recommended dish markup, and I'm only doing 600, which means I have kind of a cheap restaurant. So I'm literally going to go to 800, and we're going to see what that does for a little bit and see if I can't improve my money situation. And just like I said before, if that works, we'll see this go up a little faster, but that doesn't matter for you because I'm about to jump forward in time to having a lot of money right now. There we go. All right, I think we have a bit more cash now. That should be enough to get us through the day. Now, I have still had some cleaning issues. And look at this massive cleaning team. I think I will spin off a separate cleaning crew to deal with this because it's wild how even still kind of flirting with the impending rat infestation if I'm not careful warning. I find that the best way to deal with that, though, is to have, like, my floor cleaners here, Gavin and Raymond. I'll just right-click and I'll micro them to clean the floors mostly. It seems to be, I can't tell, but it seems to be the thing that helps when you're close to a rat infestation is just focus down the dirty floors. That being said, we've got 27,000 doubloons. No point in cleaning this too much because I think it's time for a restaurant overhaul. So let's finish out this day and get our profits from today. Oh, also, by the way, yeah, I just went for it. 1,000% markup. I'm up here at 950. I could even go to 1,000. I'm just doing it. I know in right before the cut, I was like, maybe I'll flirt with a 600% increase, but like, they don't complain. They like paying $117 for meat and fish, so I'm gonna let them. Actually, 170. Isn't this euros? That's so much money. That's like $300 Canadian. This little dinky restaurant is probably one of the most expensive restaurants in my country. All right, everybody go home. Go home. Everybody, get out of here. Well, this is from the previous game. Somebody is upset, or for the previous day, somebody's upset. I'm just going to ignore that for now. I have marked the middle right here with these shrubberies. This is the... not the middle, but this is the center line here off which I'm going to build this restaurant. Because like I said earlier in the series, I want like a sort of circular, not a full circle, restaurant right in the middle. Beautiful patio space on all sides because we're in sort of like a nice neighborhood, I guess, with some nice little like apartment buildings. Very chic. This is a very chic part of town. Wait, what's gas? 174. Yeah, wait, so that's $1.74, that's 174 euros, I guess. Again, pretty expensive. This is an expensive part of town, I get it. But that being said, if this restaurant has multipliers by that much, but the gas is only 174, maybe gas is actually super cheap in this universe. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move, oops, just keep the move tool open here, perfect. I am gonna move everything out of the way so I can start taking down some walls and build some things. But one thing I want to do so I can grow into this restaurant is I want to, let's move this over here, something like that maybe. Let's move these here, okay. What I want to do is not buy too many more tables because I'm going to keep my staffing and setup pretty much the same. And then I want to know that I can handle this amount in my new restaurant shape, whatever that shape is going to be. I can just really shove these all over here. Okay, so yeah, because I don't want to have to guess and then hire like 600 staff and then hope for the best. I want to keep the same team I have now just for a little bit longer and slowly add tables and staff that I know I can sustain. Okay. Always remember shift and drag to delete walls. It's something that I didn't do last time. I think a couple episodes ago I just I used the delete key and I deleted like whole rooms or something. It got bad. It got bad quick. But yeah, this shift and drag key, which is right here by the way, it's trying to help me be better at the game, but I just am not listening. Okay, so let's get our circle shape here. Again, I don't know how much is going to be the actual interior of the restaurant. This is kind of the center point here. So let's go out like here. Wait, how much is that? Okay, so 30 bucks this way. Let's go 25 bucks there. Oop. There, and that should be 30 from the center. Okay, good. So that's 30 bucks worth of walls. Then we kind of come up by 2, maybe? Yeah, let's go up by 2 here. And then out by 3, because I feel like 3 is a good, you can get some tables in there or something. Oh, actually, no, wait, hang on. That's no good. I actually wanted 3, 1, 2, shift drag. I wish there was some like symmetry that we could have here. Let's get that. So that's 2 off the center there. So 2 off the center. Let's go down here like so. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Because yeah, I want some seating areas out here. So let's go 2 out and then across. Let's take up this space here and move this whole structure over a little bit and maybe narrow it a little bit. I'm not sure. I find that when designing a restaurant from absolute scratch, it always comes down to a lot of compromise when you're trying to figure out the best way to lay everything out. Like this area here, for instance, is starting to get pretty stupid looking, and everything's getting very tight to the point where I'm like, well, where am I going to fit tables? Hopefully a few on the outside in these corners. Maybe some here along the steps, but I'll probably want to put some doors right here. So it's going to create some shape issues, but I think it's just more fun than placing just a big Borg cube and hoping for the best. Whew. Okay, so the new shape is looking slightly more... I mean, I can see the aesthetic that I'm going for. And I've also freed up some space here for a 6-bar stool, 6-stool bar area kind of right there. So that's going to look really nice because I really did want a bar. And then maybe the entrance to the restaurant is here now. It could also be on the sides, so maybe doors here, and doors here. A nice bar in the back with windows along here. And then maybe I need to get some TVs in there if I'm going to go for this deluxe bar. I also don't know how the bar works, so that's going to be fun to figure out. 6-stool bar. Oh, this is interesting. I mean, it looks nice, but I think we got to go deluxe. I think we got to go with the deluxe one. This is a deluxe, high-quality restaurant, after all. And then that's left me a little room for these kinds of spots here. But the other thing I could do is move this table over here and have 2 seats right here kind of going into the corner there. But I think booths are also kind of classy. They create a little bit of a separation there. So we'll get a couple of booths in here. But again, I'll try to match it to the number of... Like, maybe I'll sell these off or something so I make sure that I'm not overdoing it on my first attempt at this restaurant. Then the other thing I'm thinking is now, hopefully, by moving these toilets over, I'm going to put some fridges right here. I feel like, hopefully, I've gotten to a place where this kitchen's too big now. I'm not 100% sure on that. I feel like this might be a situation where it's just big enough. I think once I start getting stuff in here, I'm going to find that it's actually going to be quite a problem to keep people working in here. Spending a lot of money on lights because I am making up for lost time, where people really hated my restaurant before in the comments. There was just like no light. Now this order window I think should probably be like, what's the easiest way to get everybody their orders? I'm not sure. We should probably have fewer tables further away from this. This is going to have a nice little patio area on the outsides of all these, so I'm looking forward to that. I think the main thing to do right now, not even worrying about this order window, I'll move it over here, I think, for now. And then everybody will have to come here. So that'll serve like almost this whole space. And then back here has the bar and then a couple of tables over here. So yeah, this area here will become a bit of a problem issue. But one thing I've noticed too is like once people are done their eating and they go to the restrooms, it doesn't matter how far away those are. If they're over here and they walk all the way down here to go to a bathroom, that doesn't matter because the timer stops. They're not like freaking out about restroom time. So it doesn't matter how long it takes them to get to the restrooms. I may need to install a few more, but what I'm hoping to do now is shrink... Maybe I don't need to shrink it back. Well, I mean, I want to put a thing there of tables, but maybe I don't need to put a booth here. It just feels like it should have a booth, though, you know what I mean? But if I shrink this down, not even by that much, if I shrink it down by just a little bit like this, we grab this with the move key and move it all back, and then I go back to the shift D-clicking of this. There we are. That might make just enough room here that it doesn't look too pinchy to get around there. Let's see what that looks like. Let's grab this with the M key and move the booth over to here. And let's duplicate it. Oh, not duplicate the settings, but duplicate the whole thing. Hit that with the old move. Yeah, it's a little tight in this area, right here. But, I mean, it's also a restaurant. You know, what do you expect? You expect lots of room? Move all these down by 1, just to kind of symmetrize that a little bit more. And maybe I don't know, maybe these aren't symmetrical anymore. I could do this. I could put a 4th one in there, too. Oops. I think that might look kind of nice, I guess. We'll just leave it like this for a second because I want to see if this is even possible. I'd like to add some more... do I have a deluxe counter? Yeah. I want to add some more recipes throughout the game. So I'm definitely going to want a countertop space here. I'm going to want my 2 fridges. I feel like maybe 2 is enough. We'll get my 2 fridges in the corner, which it almost seems like it's purpose-built for the fridges to be there. I love that. Okay, that's great. Then, what do we do here? Shelves, like, on either side, maybe? Yeah, this is the problem. This restaurant's not going to be able to get too much bigger. I feel like this kitchen's already a little too tight. Not 100% sure this is going to work. Yeah, because I can only get... Oh, man, this is tight. Tight. I can only get, like, basically a deep frying station here. A deluxe stove station here. Well, maybe I don't need 4 deluxe countertops. But also, I need a lot more cooking space. That's the problem. I need a lot more cooking space if I am going to serve more people. So maybe the back end of this restaurant needs to be rethought so it can be a lot longer. And then what we could do is, if we expand this out, we could have a hallway. We plan to have a hallway right here wherein people can come and get their orders. There's a bar here. There's, you know, this shape is still good. But maybe this restaurant, it comes out and it takes over this space. And then we have two, like, you know what I mean? We move this, excuse me, M. We move that to right there. And then this wall can come out here. Or we could put like a foretop there or something. All right, and now the kitchen is all of this space here. Okay, so this is the completed shape here, which I feel like works pretty well. We just need to expand the kitchen maybe into all of this space. I haven't decided yet if I like that. I would I mean, one thing I really like is the inset fridges right there. And I kind of want to keep that compact design, but I also do want to create a space where people can get to the order window, like a hallway here would be nice to get to the order window. But maybe what that means is I could put some bathrooms here, like maybe this part doesn't need to be as symmetrical, although this is the entrance to the restaurant. If I put, okay, those entrance to the restaurant here and here, if I put the bar back here, there's not as many entrances to the restaurant. If I want to put a bar back there, could put the bar, well, no, I need lots of kitchen space. This is not enough kitchen space. That's kind of the be all and end all here, is that we don't have enough kitchen space. Let's see, fridges over there. Here we go. And then we're gonna have an order hallway, which I've seen in some restaurants. I don't know what you call that. It's like a hallway where, you know, the pivot is or something like that, where everybody can go and get the things they need. They walk down this hallway. So if I did something like a very slender hallway, and then that could even be the break room, maybe. I don't know. Is that silly? Let's take this and M key that over to there. No, this would be a bad break room because everybody's going to kind of get in each other's way there. I almost need this to be double wide, double thick, but then that kills off all the rest of my kitchen space. Oh my goodness, this is a tight one. Okay. I could also expand this out a bit. Yeah, so what if I do this? Let's go here. Okay. Not ideal, I know. Hear me out. Let's see what we're dealing with here. I get this out of there. This comes out like so. I grab this and I move this guy over here. I could squeeze, I just want to see what it looks like if I squeezed that space off. And then we'll just grab this and move this over to our order hallway. And then get myself that extra room for the kitchen. That looks a little too claustrophobic in my opinion. I think it still needs to be shaped like so. And it's slightly less symmetrical. Are we fine with that? You know what? We're going to make it work. I wonder if we did something like this and like this. What does that look like? Ugh. I don't like it. Wait, what about this? Something like that. Oh, it's getting real ugly over here. Good thing I've kept this side so I can kind of undo all of my nastiness. But what we could do here is we could have these be our two main entrances. It is what it is. They sit wherever they can. We have our order hallway. We have this expanded kitchen, which follows this shape instead. And then, like the shape on this side. Then that gives us a big enough kitchen to have some more stuff going on. And maybe we can shove a couple of bathrooms in back here or something. That could be nice, have some bathrooms on the other end of the hallway. Okay, here we have it, the restaurant's final form potentially. I have opted to, instead of having exit doors here, I have opted to throw in, where's my doors here? Let's get some nice solid doors. I'm opting to throw in 2 more washrooms at the back here. Now if I continue to put tables along here, could cause issues, but what if I moved these doors over and then moved these tables to here? Then I could have, unfortunately there's a door to the bathroom right, you're sitting right by the bathroom. That is a bummer of a seat. But then I could have another door outside to the patio, which would be a little more efficient than having people kind of have to walk out these two doors constantly. Because right now my only entrances are right here. And I'd love to be able to get people more access to the outer patio. And by people, I of course mean, you know, my staff. I could sacrifice an entire area, especially this bar here. Like, let's go ahead and duplicate this door here and here, just for now. So that sacrifices that whole table space. We can get the bar back here, maybe even a privacy wall, I don't know. We get another table here. There's not a lot of tables inside, are there? Like, this area here is gonna have to have some tables. Like a four, can we even get a four top? No, we do more booths. But I don't think that's a good idea. I think we might have to. We can't get more people. We can't get more tables in here. How are we going to serve all these people? Well, we're going to have a lot of patio space. I will say that. There's going to be lots of patio space. It's going to be a sort of a weird design. But that's what I love about this game, is the potential for your restaurant. And the potential for me to massively screw up with this design. But I think for now what we need to do is just organize this bad boy further. I think it's time to start organizing it and see. Sadly, we can't get that little, like, alcove for the fridges there. But we do have the break room alcove right here, which I kind of like. So I think really what we need to do, is basically think about how this layout works for us. Think about what we need in here so that we can really expand. And kind of just set it up. At some point, we're gonna have to commit. And I think that time is now. I think focusing on the kitchen is gonna be the right thing to do, because I wanna make sure I can expand this kitchen well enough. And if I get the kitchen into a place I'm happy with, then I'm happy to move on. You know what I mean? Do you guys know what I mean? I ask nobody. So first of all, let's add like a row of fridges at the back. So there's like fridge city at the back, and then maybe we have storage city at the back as well. I think this actually works well for the amount of stuff, and then we can have like, rows of fryers and cookers down here. So I do feel like we have like a pretty good setup at the moment. I feel also that I am saying like a lot. Let's put these on a like this. Oh, we can't though, can we? Because of the other shelves. Just because this area here is a little bit tight, I think, perhaps for people to walk by. But do we need that much shelvery? That's the other question. Do we need, how much shelvery do we need? But what if I did this? Then I know there's some old fire extinguishers lying around somewhere. Rotate around, don't see them. Okay, I'll buy some new ones. We could, because we definitely want some, some of that safety stuff around. Oops. Fire extinguisher, there we are. Come on, fit on the wall. Yes, I knew that was gonna work. I just had a sense. You know what, we could get even more. We could just make sure that this is like, I don't think there's gonna be any fire risk down in that area, so whatever. This feels good. Then I would maybe even move, there's a lot of lights in here. It's a very brightly lit space, I think. I would move these down a little bit, get these grills here, and then maybe duplicate these bad boys. I'm going full final stage kitchen now because I still have 21,000 doubloons. Like, I'm doing good. This stove is weirdly placed. Like, it's like it is in there for some reason. Whatever happens right here, it is just, they are just in there. Okay, we could have stove. And we've got grills here. Duplicate that. Oh, I know what's going on. Nope, never mind. I thought this was backwards for a second. Okay, so stoves. And then fryers over here. Duplicate that thing. Now, there's leaving a lot of space here, which to me means, okay, maybe we need to rethink the shape of this bad boy. Because we could take up, we could move things. It's nice to have the 3 shelves. So we just need to kind of put something in the middle here, or we move this all up. Like, what if we move this to here? We could even give it like a little gap. No, that's not gonna. It's not gonna save us that much room, is it? Although it would be nice to move this whole structure up 1. So let's get let's do this stove plant. I might even put a wall down the middle here. So let's move that over there like so. I guess we need to do the same thing with the fryers. Okay. And then we've got this. Let's go over to there. Then we could have, we can get 1 space back, basically, is all I'm seeing here. So let's go into wall mode. Let's see if that's doable. I feel like that's fine. It's not ideal, is it? But like, because it's still a little tight, but then that's just gonna win me back a bit more space. So build wall, shift click, drag, okay. Now, I could also move everything one over, but I like that. I like having that space there. No, I think I gotta go back. I think I gotta go back because I want that room to drop orders off. Hang on, I can have that room, though. I'm an idiot. I could just have the room back by doing this. This, which I don't... Why are you... What's happening? Okay. Hang on. New plan. Fryers over here. 3 fryers. This... like so, and then another stove there, and then we've got 4 grills, 4 deluxe countertops, which is overkill probably. We could probably put another, oh wait, we don't have any ovens. We have stoves. We don't have any ovens. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, let's get a couple ovens in here. That oven is just right in that corner, hey? Really doesn't look like... It bothers me because it's like, it doesn't look like we can open it, is kind of the thing that's annoying me. What happens if I move this fryer over here? This is the primo content I know you've all signed up for. The fryer doesn't look as bad there. So let's make the fryer area over here. Okay, you come here. There we are. Something like this. Stove, oven in the corner. Now we have oven-based... Yeah, that doesn't look as pinchy in the corner there because we got the door there and everything. All right, let's get another fire extinguisher. So right-click C. There we are. Do I want that wall down the middle like I said? I do. I do want the wall for, just like aesthetics reasons. But then I'm also definitely... Oh, medieval sword and shield. Oh, okay. Did not know that there are some new things in here that I did not know about. Okay. Ceiling light motion, no, windows. Where's my windows at? Long window, full wide, common wide window. Maybe something like that? Like a little long window in the middle? No, that doesn't make sense. I'm sure there's like something else that we could put in there. Window-wise. Do we like the windows in the middle? I don't know. I kind of like the breakup that it provides, though, I will say. I like the breakup. Although, I have not seen that in a kitchen before, I will say. What if we went like this, though? Shift-click, got rid of that. Grab this window. And, oh, I see, it's not quite symmetrical, is it? Okay, we could also sell that bad boy. So that keeps a window. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. It's a little bit of a breakup, just for fun. Order window, can't build any more of those. Common window... It's a little bit like, it's just like a little bit like, why would you, because here's the thing, in a real restaurant, it's going to be like, oh, great, who's cleaning the windows every shift? But I like the breakup of the wall, at least. And I think I want a window there, even though it's absolutely not what you would do. You would definitely not have a window to see the other, I mean, it's nice to be able to see other people, but I just feel like this creates like sort of a splash guard thing. Maybe if we can find some tile for it. That could be good. Paint wall. What kind of tile options do we have? Sort of. Sort of. Yeah, I do like that. I'll be honest with you, I like that. Maybe even for the whole kitchen. I like that. Okay, and then I think the floor would be darker because it's that floor that's like sticky. No, it's like that. Yeah, it's like it's almost a bit rubberized. That's the floor I'm looking for. No, all closer though. It almost just would look like a matte black. I think maybe it doesn't even exist in the game though, just because it's like too uninteresting. Even though that's exactly what they'd have in a restaurant. I could do this grid. A little too gray. I mean, it does kind of feel restaurant-y though. I will say that. Okay, so that's given us 3, so I could move this whole chunk, which I wish I could just select and move, but through the power of editing, I will move this back, which gives us a little more space for some tables around this bar, maybe. That would be quite nice. So let's see what that looks like. There we go. Okay, that's looking a little better. Still some work to be done here. Let's duplicate these bad boys over the turlets. There we are. So make those look nice is kind of our next job. I do kind of wonder, I think, okay, 19,000 doubloons left. We're doing great. Let's get a 6-stool bar in here. Deluxe. It really looks like, I mean, let's place it. It's not accessible. Yeah, it really looks like there's supposed to be some access to the bar here. So that is kind of maybe potentially going to be an issue. If I move it over, though, it looks, yeah, that's okay. It just looks a little silly over in the corner there, but it fits quite nicely. And now the question is, can we get any tables in here? And the answer is sort of. Let's grab, where's a good 4-top that I have? We can make one. Let's grab this one and put it in here. Yeah, like I don't think a 4-top is gonna work in here. That's not good. There is no way this is getting in here in a useful way. However, could we do? Let's get this out of here. Make a couple of fancy little 2-tops. I talk with this accent now sometimes when I'm making restaurants. Honestly, it needs to be one more in every direction. That's the problem. So that is a bummer. So we are faced with a little bit of space that's not being used. This is technically a little bit of wasted space right here, especially because I can't get anything right in there. I guess I could put like what is that? Yeah, that doesn't look good. I guess I could put that here. That could be a booth though. Or do I want? Yeah, I think the booths are quite nice. I think maybe I want booths in there. Oh, we could do another 4-top right in here though, couldn't we? Let's grab. Give me this chair. Give me that chair. Put that right over there. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, that's actually, I don't hate that. I don't hate that. You could hear it in my voice though, right? Where I was just like, I don't know about this, you guys. Now I wonder if I put this door elsewhere, I could bring this wall out and put a booth right here or something, or I could put this door over here, bring this wall forward. Oh, that's kind of fun. Hang on. Let's move that guy around, move this door here. All right, and then I guess get rid of... So if we bring that wall forward, and make just a very large, luxurious washroom, we could maybe, I wonder if we can make 2 like tiny ones. Anyway, I don't think we can. But now all of a sudden we've got a spot for a 2-top. Give me that. M. I like that noise. So we get some 2-tops right there. It's not terrible. It works. The thing is, if it works, it works. You know what I mean? So let's like bring this wall up and over here. And delete this. These washrooms, I think we can give a little bit of tender love and care to as well. Like I think we can kind of make them look a little nicer. And sort of, these are like premium washrooms maybe, you know? So okay, I want to duplicate that. I know I had said I got to be careful because I've already placed a couple of like... There we go. Already placed a couple of booths that are unaccounted for. In fact, here, let's go and sell that. And let's sell this one and this one. There we go. So that's basically accounted for these 3. So we have the same number of tables and these 3 booths that I've added, which I think, yeah, let's duplicate this and get a door there to the outside. There's my medieval shield. Painting variant. Put that over there, put that over there, and then I think we can sell this, clean this all up so I can get a sense of like just how much room do I have. Kind of want to like, there we are, turn that to grass. There we go. Really starting to get a sense of what this thing's gonna look like. And let me tell you, it's okay. I think the exterior is really gonna bring it all together. That's what I've got to do. And also something with the interior that kind of just like makes this feel a bit more elegant. I could have sworn I had a spot here where I get one more table in. Oh, it's because I shrunk this down by 1. So now I've just got to put like a plant or something there. That's fine. What if we put a wall across here and then a door frame? Same thing over here. We've got a wall across here just to create a little bit of separation. Separation of kitchen and front. Not enough space around the break bench. That just happened now? How about that? Yeah, there isn't a lot of... It's not a great break room. It's a very bad break room, to be honest. But where else do you want me to put it? I feel like it's good. It's you know, we're going to have a lot of staff. They're going to need breaks that could cause issues. But, you know, who am I to stand in the way of their issues? I mean, we could put an aquarium right there. That's kind of stupid. Oh, but we could put an aquarium. Hang on. We could do this. An aquarium right there. No, that's also stupid. The aquarium needs to go out here for a second. Just get out of there. Put to store in a more pleasing spot for me. So these bathrooms need a little bit of TLC, but we're kind of starting to see how this is going to look. Let's get rid of 1, 2 more tables, which to me means I can duplicate this guy, and then 2 here. Put a plant right there, so that's kind of nice. Do we like these tables, though? I used a common table. I don't know. What are my table options? Italian dining table, a fancy wooden table. It's almost a little too fancy. Although this doesn't look great with the booth, does it? Oh, it takes the whole thing. How annoying. Can I change the colors of this bad boy, though? Wait, hang on. Duplicate? No, I don't know what that is. Okay, I thought that was maybe like go to the settings and change the color. Because the booth seats are not, I mean... I probably like that a little better, and the only issue with these tables is like maybe the common wooden table is better. Better used in that spot, because not that it's like, again, I know this isn't real, okay, but I just like feel like their legs are gonna get hit as they try to get into the table, especially with these woodens with the 4. Let's take a look at this common table. It doesn't really do anything for the, but we can make sure that these guys have fancy wooden, which they do, so that's nice. And they'll put some decorations there to just really bring the thing together. Then we go booth seats on either side. Starting to look like a little bit like a diner, though, isn't it? Well, one thing we could do is go right, we could ex-nay the booth seats and go straight back to just like these kinds of things. But let's see, let's tie the room, let's tie it all together here with, let's get rid of these, and let's tie this area together. Let's work on this area. Let's focus on this and see what we can do with it. So duplicate. 1, 2. Nope, that was the wrong one! I'm wasting all my money, kind of. Okay, this one, duplicate. There we are. No, duplicate, not the settings. There we go. 1, 2, 3. All right, so in this area, what do we have to deal with? We got a plant over there in the corner. Love it. Let's go for the walls. What do we have wall-wise? Kind of want it to be like pretty fancy, maybe, like these paneled. Is this paint? Okay, paint wall. No. Hard no. Ooh. Okay, I rarely go for like a nice white. So like, what if we try? How do we earn a nice white? Well, you gotta have like dark floors, I think. Yeah, you definitely need dark floors to make up for the whiteness on top. So let's go and grab a floor and see if we can make this work. Like a nice wooden. What is this one? This is kind of nice, isn't it? I kind of want to do like a border around of darkness. Maybe with this wood. Dark. I want it almost to be a bit grayer. That seems to me over here in the wood palette color. It looks. See how it looks a little bit grayer over here in the color view. And then when you place it, you're just kind of a bit sad. You're like a little bit upset with your life because you thought it was going to be a bit darker blue. Let's see what this looks like, though, at least. Kind of just, I think I did this in the last series, a little bit of a trim situation. All right. It might work better with, with more space to work with here, but like we might want to bring it around enough here. Okay, and then in the middle, maybe more of something like this. That's classy, isn't it? Oops, eyedropper tool. There we are. Oops. What is the eyedropper tool? It's an X. Okay, X. Hit X again. Fill that in. Oh yeah, this area is not going to work, is it? For that. So we'll do something like this. And then X. Still working on it, still thinking here. Not fully sold, but potentially fully sold. Like we were potentially sold here. Maybe it just like, yeah, it just closes in like that. And then it comes around here. Same thing over there, like so. And then this should be all like that. Kind of cool. Don't know why it doesn't quite match. No. There we are. Yeah, why is that closed in like that? There, that's a bit better. Okay, how do we feel about that? I think it's a little too... Well, let's try something here where we go a little darker with it. X. and then shift click. I wish there was a control Z, but sometimes you gotta just do that. And then it could go almost, oh heavens. Well, I see my first problem. Wait, do I even see my first problem? What's going on here? Move key. I don't know what's going on there. There's some sort of lighting situation going on. It's the same floor. Throwing me off a bit there. Yeah, it's almost like, I guess the issue is that these browns don't sort of complement each other, and then the white wall isn't ideal. Kind of want to make it work, though. Or just go fully, you know what I mean? Like that. I'm obviously joking. Oh, why do you gotta be red? I feel like maybe the white walls, but with then sort of the suggestion of like, okay, well, let's go and find ourselves some... First of all, I gotta change this door if it's at all possible to change the color. Let's go find ourselves some, you know, decorations to put all over the walls here. Out of curiosity, let's move this out here. Out of curiosity, let's get me one of these and give it a duplicate. No, not the settings. Did the wrong thing. Put this here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get rid of that chair. And move this guy here. All right, how about that? It looks a little more bare bones when we do that, don't you think? Move that out here. I mean, it'd be nice if we were chatting, you know what I mean? It would be nice if in the chat we could just talk and figure this out together as a team, but we can't. So I make the decision myself. If I could change the color of these, but I actually don't mind it, especially if we go for some decorations. Seasonal objects. Oh. Whoa, Chinese table? It's not, okay, I don't know if I would call Chinese stuff seasonal, but that's just me. Really like the chairs, though. I might want to... they're so red, though. I do like the chairs. Those are nice chairs. Oh, a Chinese wide door. Look at that thing. That's cool. Love the glass. Again, not seasonal, but... Fireplace to me isn't seasonal either, and I would like to put it somewhere, but we'll worry about that later. Trophies, landscaping, decorations. That's what I was looking for. So, this to me is either table lamps or maybe some little table vases. Look quite... Yeah, that's kind of starting to look chic, you know? And then what kind of windows go with these doors? On the outside here, glass door. Glass. Window. Window arched? No. Control Z. Nope, that's not a thing. You ever find yourself in a video game just... I mean, actually, sometimes I find it doing it in real life. I'll just, you know, hit Control Z in my mind and then be like, right, that's not how that works. Okay, I really want a glass window. Ah, come on. Made of the same stuff. Is that too much to ask for? Apparently it is. But why don't we go with this long window here? Ugh. I have a very good idea of why we don't. Oh, tall window. I bet that's going to do it. I bet that's the one. Why aren't I allowed to change the color? That must be a different game where you're allowed to change the color, I think. Glass door, tall window, common window. We could go with a silly commoner's window. Or a long wide. I think we should try to match the... I just don't like the blue not... Or the trim not matching is kind of... essentially hurting my feelings. So what if we sold these bad boys and went with glass door, two-way? They're darker, you know? Oh, fancy glass door, though? I mean, you know what I mean? Ugh, it's so red. Fancy is nice, though. You know when they say fancy, it's just kind of like, well, now I like it. Glass door 3. I think glass door 3 is the way to go. Yeah, it's very dark, but kind of matches this window situation at least a little bit. That's looking good there. And then in here, we don't really want to put a window. We'll put a window there and there. That looks bad, so we can't put a window there because you'll see under the counter. Like, you don't want to do that. So we'll put something else there. And we'll change out these doors. But I think let's focus on... I forget there's a way to, like, replace... There's, yeah, let's focus for now on... see, it's like a brighter wood on the inside, isn't it? Maybe we should go with the other doors. Oh my goodness. We're gonna be here forever. Yeah, That's looking pretty classy, though, to be honest with you. If I'm being fully honest, I feel like this is looking pretty classy. You'd almost want, okay, indoor decorations, but like a nice big plant there. Oh, the wispy ones are usually my favorite. What about a big gold cacti? What's this one look like? Nah. Oh, a vase ficus. I thought that we would have a cacti. That's all right. We'll put that in there. We're going to worry about this area later on. But right now, I mean, look at the class. Look at the class we're starting to inject into this space here. If we had a darker floor, it would be nice to put a little trim along there. Like, yeah, what is my... interesting. I mean, I don't necessarily hate it. There's got to be some design rules regarding, like, clashing marble and wood or something. I'm sure there's a design god somewhere who has got it out for me and does not like that. Let's go X, and let's keep it cozy. We'll keep it cozy for now. I definitely want to break it up, but I think some more, like, you know, drawings and paintings and things will do that. Oh, I am seeing a spot for either an aquarium or a one-top. I'm going to go aquarium. What about dueling aquarium? No. Dueling aquarii. I know I have another one over here. Well, let's sell this one because this guy is going to be cheaper as he's been in the game for longer. There we are. Some aquariums. I wish we could put some things on top. Wait, let's find out if we can. Scroll up. Table cactus. Oh, no. I wanted to, though. I could tell it wanted me to. Table lamp? No. Don't you just want to put something on here? Or at least, like, right here would be a nice for, like, a little lamp or a plant or something. And then, you know, depending on the classiness of the restaurant, you might want to put, like, some pamphlets. You know, where it's, like, things to do around town. Those kind of pamphlets. Okay, let's take a look here. Darts, wine bottles, wall rack. Over people's tables? I feel like the only issue with that is that they're going to reach up and grab it off the wall. And, like, take the wine bottles. We need to sell these to keep this area classy, and I want lights over top of the tables. And I want, like, the nicest ones, too. Or just a Japanese lamp. Oh, so cool. These are so nice. Whoa, that one's fancy. That's a bit more of an outdoor one, in my opinion. In my humble opinion. I think it's a chandelier, though. But maybe not. That one's a bit silly. I mean, it's quite nice. And that one's too elegant. It needs to be... Ceiling like 7 is quite nice. Yeah, because none of these here kind of... they don't speak to the intimacy. Ceiling like 8, which I just sold, are probably the classiest. Like the... yeah, but that bulb is so big, isn't it? Oh! 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 I need you to comment on the channel about how you feel about my my various noises that I make. I feel like my noises can be throw people off or something. But it's like, what am I supposed to do when I'm having the most fun ever? It's like, oh, that was perfect. I can't decide if I like those both over there or just over to the side. I love how it puts a little bit of lighting on the windows. Yeah, that's pretty... This area here is looking pretty darn classy, except for this guy who's too short. It's very silly how short it is. So let's go back to decorations and scroll down and put another... It'd be nice if we could find another black vase thing. Yeah, that's actually quite nice. So we're going to do that. Sell that bad boy. Put another pot there. Trying to match it up a little bit. Actually, those lights that I just sold and shouldn't have could kind of go... Actually... Maybe these ones go over the bar. They should be over the bar, as I previously said. No, you know what? I want to see... Yeah, I want to see those lights that toggle down. I like to think this is exactly how... yeah, that's great. I like to think this is exactly how people do it in the restaurant biz. They would probably play a game first. I bet there are some designers that do use The Sims. That looks kind of nice, eh? How many can I get in here? Ugh. I mean, it's just perfect. It's just perfect. You look out the window behind all the glass there and you see people walking by. They see in here and they like what they see. They come in and they eat. They spend way too much money at my restaurant. I love it. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have got our work set out for us. What's the next thing to focus on? It's so hard to tell. I guess we could continue bringing these chairs, this style around here. Already that's looking pretty good here. Oops, whoops. C. Nope. Right click, hit C. There we go. Took a little while. Oh, we got to get rid of those ones though, don't we? Okay, well, let's delete and delete. And I keep hitting that X. There we go. There. Good Sims music. Folks, we've been going at this for a while. I don't want this episode to be 60 million years long. It'd be nice to get it playing, but I think we're just we've committed to jumping forward right through to the end game. And by we, I mean me. I just decided to now, because one of my options would have been to hang on for a bit and do it in pieces. But I don't think my brain thinks that way. Sometimes I want to just jump forward to the end. But here's the thing. We've got our kitchen done. We have the general layout here. We're going to do these bathrooms. And we have sort of our dining area, which is starting to look really, really nice. I've added a few more tables than I should have, probably. But that's okay. Here, we'll get rid of these two. We might not have, actually. We might not have. I actually only have 2 4-tops. So it's going to be a matter of seeing how this works. It's very spread out. I want to get some different doors for the bathroom. Metal doors seem to be the only other solid door I have. It'd be really nice to find. I don't want to put like a see-through glass door. Unless we could specify like frosted glass. Do you know what I mean? Where's that metal door? Like how silly does the metal door look? Actually, that's ultra classy. I think there's a way to replace. Control, Alt. No, there is not. I was wrong. Yeah, I think those are classier. Again, it's sort of, we're having a bit of a trim problem. In that I can't change the trim to match, so it's kind of hard to find matches here. There we are. Yeah, but I like that. I also kind of like the stonework on here, but not inside the bathroom. So I think what's going to happen is we're going to have to finish this restaurant in the next episode. I think I'd like to focus on the exterior. I'd like to focus on, finishing up the interior, obviously. And then I would like to get some new recipes in here and really get this place humming. I want this place to, I really want it to hum, you know what I mean? It would be nice to get some suggestions from you in the comments, like what kind of recipes do we need? Really want to get these 4 counters going, the prep counters, and just hire a bunch of people. I gotta be careful though. You don't want to hire to the point that you lose your mind trying to hire people. Honestly, this I think should be like a darker bar back. Chinese wall. It's close to exactly what I want, to be honest with you. Oh, actually, it's a little better. Interesting. We'll see how that sits. We're gonna see how that sits with you in the comments. You let me know if you like this little accent wall here. Probably need to get some lights on there, and we could put a little 2-top in there. But I think even just, I don't know. I wish we could place prop chairs or something. But yeah, this is starting to come together really nicely. The interior is looking quite classy. The exterior needs a coat of paint. Maybe brick. I'm not 100% sure. But we've got the interior pretty much finished here. I guess we could just kind of fancy up these bathrooms a little bit and get some tile floor in there. But other than that, I would say we are in a pretty good place. I think in the next episode, it's all about the exterior, and it's all about getting this puppy up and running. So if you enjoyed this, if you found it to be some truly solid content, then by all means, leave it a like and a subscribe, but also tune in. Yeah, I like that. Tune into the next episode, wherein we're really going to tackle the look for the rest of the restaurant and get this thing up on its feet. Hope you found it to be some solid content, and I'll see you all in the next video. which is coming up very soon because we need to finish this thing, of Recipe for Disaster. Oh, yeah, it's looking real good. Yeah, I'm happy with how this turned out.